Because we have just secured the bag.
We have just secured the bag! Anyway, guys, welcome back to Fog Wrestling. Yes, for some AEW Collision spoilers, because even though AEW got a brand new deal with Warner Brothers Collision, it's still a shitty show, a B-level show, a show that is either taped, cancelled, or doesn't even happen. So, I mean, it is what it is. But Tony Khan there, coming out at the end of Collision. So basically, the Collision tapings, we'll go through them in a minute. But Tony Khan came out at the end of the tapings, and he went on a little bit of a, I guess, celebration mode here that AEW secured the deal. And I mean, like, he can get excited or whatever, but he just comes across as a big child. This is supposed to be a businessman. I couldn't imagine McMahon or even Triple H or Dixie Carter or I'm trying to think, Paul Heyman coming out and, like, you know, getting so excited and like rubbing it in and bragging, we secured the bag, you know. It's like, what the hell is that? But you know, anyway, God bless Tony Khan. I don't think the guy is right in the head, so I'm not going to hold it against him too much. But here, from what we've seen, it does look like a very good deal for AEW. But I would like some more confirmation on the numbers. What we're hearing is $150 million a year. If that's true, then that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. The increase, I believe that their last deal was like 75, so I mean, they've doubled it, if that is true. And if that is the case, then hey, congratulations, because they're doing pretty well. But anyway, enough about Tony Khan and his bag moment. I think he's secured a bag of something else, though. I mean, every time you see Tony Khan, you feel like he's just been doing some sort of snorting on the table. So, I mean, I think he collects bags in more ways than one. But let's get into the AEW tapings then for the Saturday, October 5th, 2024. Grand Slam edition. So, wait. Hold on, when are these? So these were taped. Nah, they weren't taped on the Grand Slam edition, surely not. Or were they? I don't know when these were taped. No DQ are claiming they were taped on the Grand Slam edition, which would make that, what, last week? But I'm pretty sure these were taped after Dynamite. So I think that's a mistake. So ignore that. I believe these tapings were taped after Dynamite. So let's get into them. Let's have a look. See what they're like. So Darby Allin pinned Johnny TV. Allin issued an open challenge for Wrestle Dream and invited anyone in the back to step up to face him. No one came out. Allin left, but was attacked on stage by Brody King. Yeah, so obviously Allin on Dynamite wanted an open challenge. Now he's, I guess, looking for an open challenge again. But yeah, Darby Allin beats Johnny TV. Should we be surprised? I mean, at this point, absolutely not. Johnny TV is nothing but a bum at this stage of his career. So, you know, whatever. He's happy to collect a paycheck in AEW. It's just a shame. I think that they could use him much better, but they don't, so who cares? Darby Allin versus the cop pig killer, Brody King. That's what he calls himself. That's what he was posting on Instagram and shit like that. So I hope Darby Allin beats his ass. Hopefully Brody King, big fucking lefty, man. I'd punch his face in. Anyway, guys, no violence here on Fog Wrestling. All love, all compassion. Anyway, Christian Cage then came out on stage and declared himself the reigning, defending, next AEW champion, but wouldn't sign for his title match in a shithole like Toledo. Their surprise is Nick Wayne will be competing later tonight. Wow, okay, we're not getting Christian, but we're getting Nick Wayne instead. I mean, maybe Jim Ross is getting excited because Nick Wayne shares the same surname as John Wayne, but that's the only motherfucker getting excited about Nick Wayne. Let's be honest, this guy sucks. And Christian, I'm a big fan of Christian, but I don't care for Nick Wayne. I don't care for the big goof in the Dragon's mask. And I don't care for the old mother who, you know, walks around pretending that she's super hot. Just don't care. Do not care. The Outrunners defeated Grizzled Young Veterans. They've only been in the door, the Grizzled Young Veterans, for about a month, and already they're jobbing out every single week. Brilliant stuff. Not that I'm complaining, because the Grizzled Young Vets absolutely suck, and they're just lucky to be earning a wage, and you know, it's probably a good wage at AEW, knowing how Tony Khan likes to throw his money around. Willow Nightingale defeated Trish Adora. Mariah May was in the front row after the bout, tried to slap Willow, but was pulled over the railing, and they brawled before May scampered to the back. So it looks like Mariah May, Willow Nightingale, going to be the next feud for the AEW Women's Championship. It just feels like to me in AEW and WWE to an extent, but less WWE, more so AEW, but honestly, it's in both companies. People just get given shots at the belts. What actually happened to earning title matches? I don't get it. The titles feel worthless when they're just dished out. See, when title shots are just given away, it devalues the title in my eyes because it's making it feel like it's easy to get an opportunity. You don't need to earn it. Of course you need to earn it. It's mental. You know, somebody has to win the Royal Rumble to go to Mania. Somebody has to win a ladder match, you know, to get a contract for a title shot. But then we've seen so many times this year alone, people just get given shots. Look at SmackDown. If you look at SmackDown, the only guy to earn a shot against Cody Rhodes was AJ Styles when he won that triple threat, you know, match or whatever after WrestleMania. He's the only guy to actually earn a title shot. Everyone else has been given one because either they asked for it or Cody Rhodes gave them it as a handout. I think that's embarrassing. Even on Raw, a lot of the times that when the title was defended, it would just be the match was given away. I know Jey Uso originally earned it, but I mean a lot of these times it's just been, here, you want a shot, you've got a shot. I don't get it. I don't know why we can't just have number one contender matches again. I don't get why, but who knows. Maybe number one contender matches are bad, maybe they're evil, I don't know. Wheeler Yuta defeated Beef with cattle mutilation. Who the fuck's Beef? Beef. What a name. Orange Cassidy and Kyle O'Reilly defeated Tony Nese and Ari Daivari. Josh Woods got involved, which brought out Mark Briscoe. Meth Head Briscoe. Meth Head Mark. Hologram won a 4-way against Commander Nick Wayne and Action Andretti when he pinned Andretti. Wow, the big Nick Wayne match that we were waiting for. Yes, Nick Wayne loses. Exciting. Chris Statlander defeated Zoe Lynn. Mercedes Moné and Camille came out after the bout. Moné said she's the face of the women's division and the CEO, so no one's going to disrespect her. Moné sends Camille into the ring, and Camille lays her out. And I'm assuming when she says Camille lays her out, she means Camille lays out Chris Statlander and not Zoe Lynn. So it looks like the next feud for Mercedes' belt is going to be Statlander, who I believe used to be the TBS champion. She's the one that ended Jade Cargill's streak, I believe. And she's going to be taking on Mercedes Moné. So, that's what it is. I mean, I thought Chris Statlander was a heel, but, I mean, I could be wrong. I don't know. Private Party defeated the House of Black in Top Flight. And that seems to be it. That's your main event. Private Party defeating House of Black in Top Flight. If ever there was a reason not to tune into Collision, this is it right here. Terrible main event. So there you go, guys. Tony Khan coming out bragging about a bag, and then he's got the audacity to give us this shite lineup. Or wait, no, he gave us this shite lineup, then he came out to brag about the bag. Whatever, Tony. How about put on a good show instead of bragging about bags? Because this show sucks. I mean, you think of Warner Brothers giving them this brand new deal, massive increase, and Warner Brothers are happy to accept this shit. And then look at Collision. It's not a serious show. Like, some weeks it'll be on, other weeks it'll be, like, taped. Sometimes it's moved to a Friday. Then other weeks they just cancel altogether and you don't even get a show. Like, surely, if Warner Brothers are paying money here, they need to be saying to AEW, look, we want Collision to be on at a certain time every single week live. We don't want a taped show. We don't want it being cancelled once a month. We need to see Collision every, week at a certain time slot. If it was me, I would probably just get rid of Rampage and I would move Collision to a Friday. Now, either you could put Collision on for the 2 hours after SmackDown. I get it, that's not necessarily prime time. Because if SmackDown's finishing at 10, I get it, 10 to 12 isn't ideal. But I think you would get more viewers 10 to 12 than you would on a Saturday in your, ideal 8 to 10 slot. I think that's the case. But even if you don't want to do it 10 to 12, you could put it an hour into SmackDown and you could maybe try that, and you could do 9 to 11. But for me, I think Collision would be better off on a Friday than they would a Saturday. If you look at the Rampage numbers, Rampage aren't that far behind Collision, and Rampage is a shit show. I mean, there's nothing on Rampage, so surely if you moved Collision to a Friday, it would do much better numbers than Rampage. Here, that's my opinion. We'll see what Tony Khan does. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts on this spoiler match card. It doesn't look very interesting, and it looks like, once again, I won't be checking out Collision this week. That's it, guys. Till next time. Peace.